Before the battle begins, there is only silence and the weight of what waits beneath the surface.
Even continents can be tired.
To lure a monster, you must first feed the sea. When the engines wake, the ocean listens.
The last safe ground is left behind.
Beyond the harbor, the rules change. This gear is not built for fish, it is built for war.
Blood speaks louder than sound in the open ocean.
This is the boundary where depth becomes power.
The first offering sinks, and the waiting begins.
Not every strike is a commitment. If the ocean rejects your offer, you give it more.
Each drop descends deeper into danger. To wake a giant, they bleed the sea with frozen flesh.
These hooks were not built for survival. They were built for conquest.
They sail toward a predator that never leaves its throne. Long before the hunters arrive, the king already rules. The ocean speaks in pressure, and the giant listens.
Depth gives up a secret, and the hunters finally see it.
When the small ones flee, something ancient rises. The ocean lifts its veil, and the king passes beneath them.
Even giants must breathe, and that breath betrays them.
Now the ocean becomes a chessboard, and the game begins. Now the ocean becomes a chessboard, and the game begins. They ring the ocean's dinner bell. Each line is a challenge, searching for a single answer.
The giant has taken the bait, and the ocean erupts. The hunt is over! Now comes the war! When the line screams like this, something agrees. Something enormous has answered. Now flesh hands, the fight to steal.
The king breaks the surface, and the ocean trembles.
When the giant pulls, even engines must yield.
Steel fights steel, and even steel begins to burn.
One weak link is all the ocean needs to win.
He does not flee the surface. He dominates it.
When the giant lunges, the deck becomes a battle.
They feed the machine more power, knowing it may not be enough. The king tries to return to his depths, dragging the ship with him. the ocean turns. Because the mountain turns.
That sound is not victory. It is warning.
He does not strike in panic. He moves with dominion. The machine is screaming for mercy, but the ocean offers none.
The giant stops the ocean dead in its tracks.
The fight is only minutes old, and already bodies begin to fail.
The sun itself bends around his shadow.
One slip of steel, and the war ends in an instant.
Flesh travels faster than sound in the sea.
They do not retreat. They reset. The king runs again, and the sea chases him.
They trade strength like ammunition.
For a heartbeat, the ocean shows its ruler. Speed is gone now. Only endurance remains. The clock moves forward, but the war does not.
Skin gives way, but the grip remains. This giant does not rush. It claims distance inch by inch. The machine should already be dead, but it keeps breathing.
They change soldiers.
The mountain does not rush. It ascends. The king does not weaken. It changes tactics. For the first time, the giant hesitates.
They feel it through steel before they see it with eyes.
The sky beneath the ocean is closer now.
Steel and beast, locked at the limit of physics. The king pushes, and the sea pushes back.
For the first time today, the line returns.
The battle changes direction, and the surface waits. Now the pressure flows both ways.
The king breathes daylight, and the deck goes silent.
This is not length they fear. It is volume.
Even without motion, the giant still commands space.
Now they dare to touch the mountain.
The mountain turns and shows another face.
For the first time, the sea shares its burden.
The sea does not rest during struggle. It stores every impact as power.
The Goliath Grouper is no longer free, but neither is it yet defeated.
They gather what strength remains for the final act of lift.
The sea releases its king, and steel prepares to receive it.
For one moment, the ocean looks back. The ocean lets go, and the air claims its weight.
Even lifted from water, the Goliath Grouper still governs balance.
Every inch carries a mistake the crew cannot afford.
Steel meets the king for the first time.
The ocean's greatest weight is now a decked reality.
The sea's grip loosens, but gravity never does.
The human scale finally fails to make sense.
No cheer rises, only understanding.
The war is finished, but the voyage is not.
The deck forgets faster than men ever will.
The weight is bound, but the story continues moving.
The king now travels above the sea, not within it.
Before the first cut is made, the battlefield becomes a workshop.
The sea itself cleans the king one final time.
Only numbers can begin to describe what eyes already doubt. 78 inches!
Power yields now, not with struggle, but with precision. What once ruled the reef now moves in measured segments. The mountain begins its descent into cold. Heat gives way to silence, sealed in ice.
The deck resets, as if the war never happened.
The ocean is left behind. The story turns toward shore.
After the ocean's war comes the judgment of land.
The ocean releases its tithe into human hands.
What ruled the reef now rules the counters.
Power becomes product, measured in weight and ink.
Steel replaces water. Fire waits ahead. The ocean's giant now meets the oldest element. What moved continents below now sizzles above fire.
The hunt is finished. The transformation begins.
The king is now a meal, prepared for many.